Good morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is forest fire in Uttarakhand. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. Recently, a severe forest fires in Uttarakhand led to significant damage, triggering large-scale firefighting efforts and gaining considerable media coverage. Now let's discuss about forest fire. Also called bush or vegetation fire or wildfire, it can be described as any uncontrolled or non-prescribed combustion or burning of plants in a natural setting such as a forest, grassland, brushland or tundra, which consumes the natural fuels and spreads based on environmental conditions, example wind, topography. A wildfire requires three essential elements to sustain combustion, like fuel, oxygen, and a heat source. Now moving on to classification of forest fires. First is surface fire. A forest fire may burn primarily as a surface fire, spreading along the ground as the surface litter, senescent leaves and twigs and dry grasses, etc. on the forest floor, and is engulfed by the spreading flames. Underground fire or zombie fire. The fires of low intensity consuming the organic matter beneath and the surface litter of the forest floor are subgrouped as underground fires. In most of the dense forest, a thick mantle of organic matter is found on top of the mineral soil. These fires usually spread entirely underground and burn for some meters below the surface. This fire spreads very slowly and in most cases it becomes very hard to detect and control such types of fires. They may continue to burn for months and destroy the vegetative cover of the soil. Canopy or crown fires. These occur when fire spreads through the upper canopy of trees, often fueled by high winds and dry conditions. They can be particularly intense and difficult to control. Controlled deliberate fires. In some cases, controlled deliberate fires, also known as prescribed burns or bushfires, are intentionally set by forest management agencies to reduce fuel loads, mitigate the risk of uncontrolled wildfires, and promote ecosystem health. These controlled burns are carefully planned and executed under specific conditions to minimize risk and maximize benefits to the forest ecosystem. Now let's discuss what are the measures needed to overcome forest fires. Fire could be prevented in the summer through the removal of forest litter all along the forest boundary. The creation of a forest line could prevent fire from breaking into the forest from one compartment to another. The best way to control a forest fire is therefore to prevent it from spreading, which can be done by creating fire breaks in the shape of small clearings of ditches in the forest. Need to adopt safe practices in areas near forest, that is factories, coal mines, oil stores, chemical plants, and even in household kitchens. Also to incorporate fire reducing and firefighting techniques and equipment. Now lastly, moving on to government initiatives. National Action Plan for Forest Fires was started in 2018 with the goal of reducing forest fires by informing, enabling and empowering forest fringe communities and incentivizing them to collaborate with state forest departments. The Forest Fire Prevention and Management Scheme is the only government-sponsored program dedicated to assisting states in dealing with forest fires. Now is the time for practice question. Which of the following is or are benefits of a forest fire? 1. Enhanced soil fertility. 2. Facilitated life cycles of various plants. 3. Elimination of invasive species. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.